Hello viewers, welcome to EduTube. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to find the unknown or missing number in an equivalent fraction. So basically, to find the unknown or missing numbers in an equivalent fractions, I'm going to use two methods in this lesson. So the first method, I call it increase and decrease method, so which I'm going to use to solve the problem number 1. So we could see we have a box indicating a missing number out of 5 equals to 27 out of 45. Don't forget that an equivalent fraction is a fractions or are fractions which are equal because they are built by multiplying or dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same multiplier or the same divisor. So using increase and decrease method, I will look at the fraction whether we are increasing or decreasing from the point of the missing number. So from the point of the missing number, I would see that 27 is decreasing because 45 decreased to 5. This is what we have. So we are going to use what we have to find what we don't have. We have 5 and 45 in the denominator. And looking at the denominator here, we'll see that 45 is decreasing to 5. So if something is decreasing, that means definitely what is between them is division, because division naturally decreases number, while multiplication naturally multiplication increases or escalate numbers. So I could see that 45 decreased to 5. So I have to find out the common divisor that decreased 45 to 5. So to find out the common divisor that decreased 5 to 5, first of all, I will draw an arrow to indicate the decrease, and then I'll put a division sign here to show that 45 was divided by a common divisor which led to 5. So to find out common divisor that decreased 45 to 5, I will simply write, I will say 45 divided by 5, and that will give me what? 9. So 9 is the common divisor here. So that means 9 should also decrease 27 to get our missing number. So to find our missing number, which is a box, I will say box is equals to, remember this 27 is decreasing to this box, so I will say 27. Since I now know that 9 is the common divisor that decreased 45 to 5, remember, the equivalent fractions are fractions which are built by multiplying or dividing the numerators and the denominators by the same multiplier or the same divisor. So the numerator, if the denominator is decreased by 9 to 5, the numerator should also be decreased by 9. So the numerator is 27, so I will say 27 divided by 9, and that will give me what? 3. So the missing number here is 3. So and that is that about increasing and decreasing method. So for example number 2, I'm going to use a method I called cross multiplication method. So to use cross multiplication method, basically I'll just draw a cross or draw a times across the numerator and the denominator, demonstrating or illustrating that I'll multiply 3 by 30 and I'll multiply 5 by m. So to do that, I'll simply go straight forward by writing m. Let me make this an arrow. I don't want to make it an equal sign. So I'll write m is equals to, remember, m is the unknown that I'm looking for here. Is the unknown number that I want to find. So the answer I will get will represent the m. So m is equals to, so then since I'm using cross multiplication method, it will mean that I'll multiply 30 by 3. So I'm going to write m is equals to 30 times 3. But then for the case of m, I'm not going to multiply m by 5. So the number that is across to 5, I will use it to divide. I will use it to divide these ones that I multiply. So 3 times 30 here, then the number across 5, which is 5, will divide them. So m is equals to 30 times 3 divided by 5. Now, so I know that 5 can divide 30, right? So I will say 5 in 5, that gives me 1. And then 5 in 30, that gives me 6. Now in the denominator, I have nothing left. So I will multiply the numerator. So 6 times 3, that will give me what? 18. And the denominator, I have 1. So 18 over 1 is equally 18, because any number divided by 1 gives you the same number. So therefore, my missing number, my unknown, which is m, is equals to 18. So then for example number 3, I'm still going to use cross multiplication method. Now you can see I have series of equivalent fraction here. 21 out of 24 equals 7 out of 8 equals 49 out of x. In this case, since I have 3 series, but I would disregard this third one. My concern is the number or is the fraction closest to my unknown number, or closest to the fraction that has the unknown. So I'm going to bracket these two out. So my focus will be on this. Now, using cross multiplication method, it will mean that I'll multiply 49 by 8 and I'm supposed to multiply 7 by x. So, but the shortcut to avoid waste of time, I'll simply basically bring out my x and say x, since it's my unknown, is equals to these two numbers that I want to multiply. I'll write them out and write 8 times 49. Then the number I'm supposed to multiply with x, which is across x, which is 7, I will use it to divide them. Now, looking at this expression now, or looking at this equation now, I will see that 49 can be divided by 7. So I'm going to say 7 goes in 7, and that gives me 1. And 7 goes in 49, that gives me what? 7. So now in the denominator, I have 1. In the numerator, I have 8 times 7. So 8 times 7, that will give me what? 56. So over or out of 1. Any number divided by 1 gives you the same number. So basically, 56 out of 1 will still give me what? 56. Therefore, my unknown letter or my unknown number x is equals to 56. So that is that about finding the unknown or missing number in equivalent fraction using increase and decrease method or cross multiplication method. If you are new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscription button below this video to get notified of more academic lessons like this, and of course to support our channel to do more of this. And if you are a returning subscriber, we say a big thank you for your love and support always. I will see you in the next lesson.